Hi.
May I help you?
Yeah, I'm here from Harem Scarum Drapery Cleaning. About the estimate?
This pretty much explains male pattern baldness and describes some of the medical options available.
What's that?
We don't have drapes, just blinds. It's okay. You'd be surprised how many guys come in here feeling a little awkward, but I wouldn't worry if I were you. You've got a great look.
You think so?
Personally, I prefer a high forehead.
It has been linked to higher intelligence and a higher level of male hormones in the bloodstream.
An old wives' tale. But you've got a great look. The doctor is with a patient right now, but if you'd like a consultation, he has an opening right after lunch.
Well, I think maybe I'll just thumb through the brochure for a minute. Speaking of lunch, you know where I can get a sandwich around here?
Oh, yeah, there's a little place across the street.
Would you like to join me?
I'm brown bagging it today.
Well, we could just have a little luncheon for two on the grass.
Wouldn't be very professional of me.
Well, it's not really good for your digestion to eat alone.
Are you hitting on me?
Yeah.
A comedian? I knew it. I had a feeling. Do bears bear, do bees bee? That's funny.
Some new material I've been working on.
Really? I'd love to come see your act sometime.
Well, next time I'm working, I'll get passes for you and your boyfriend.
Don't have a boyfriend.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm very surprised. You're a really pretty girl. I would think you'd be the kind of girl who'd be walking down some runway showing off somebody's fall fashions.
Thanks, but I haven't always looked the way I look right now, like this.
Well, I didn't always look this way either. I used to be 3 feet tall and have freckles and a cowlick.
No, I mean, up until a couple of years ago, before I went to work for Dr. Brill, a guy like you wouldn't have given me a second look. I was invisible.
Well, you block out the light in a much more interesting way now.
You're so funny. I never thought it would be any different. When Dr. Bill came into the deli one day, I used to work in a deli. He ordered 3-bean salad. I gave him a discount because it only had 2 beans. He took a number, and all the time he's waiting, he was looking at me. And when it was his turn, he said, "Half a pound of pastrami, and would I like to be a different person?" I thought he'd had a couple of cocktails for lunch.
So he did some work on you?
A little. You ever seen those statues by Michelangelo? Those great-looking guys blasted out of hunks of rock? Ta-da! Nip, snip, tucked, sculpted, tailored. 100% man-made.
Dr. Brill.
Made me into his fantasy.
Well, it's not a bad fantasy.
Thanks. He raised my right eye, lowered my left, new ears, fixed my jaw, gave me 2 bosoms I can really be proud of. Sure as hell can rip your heart into a million pieces.
You and he were an item?
Word being the operative word.
You know her?
Not exactly. She's a patient. Dr. Brill's latest creation. I'd like to kill her. Use her body for spare parts.
Somebody.
Sorry, I had a straight shot down the corridor into the office. I didn't know anybody was in there except for the doctor.
He's dead.
Dead? Yeah! I got him right in that little caraway seat he calls a heart. Hey, listen, we can make it look like a robbery. We can make it look like someone was after pills or syringes. What do you think?
Hi, Maddie. This is Nurse Sandra, the girl I was telling you about.
I'm sure the pleasure's all David's.
Look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody already got to your boss.
Dead?
Really dead.
Not of this earth.
Damn. Look, more scalpels! You killed him!
Wait a minute!
You killed him!
Wait a minute! Take it easy, take it easy. She didn't do it.
Well, somebody had to have done it. seen this movie.
All right, Bazooka Joe. Put down the land shark.
Stay where you are! His Highness, I want to thank you for bringing me to my senses.
Great move, Goldilocks.
You made me reevaluate my rather limited notion of justice.
But Mr. Hunziker...
True justice would be served by my being the judge and the jury.
Handslayer, you don't understand.
No court on earth would convict me of first-degree murder. And since I'm already virtually a recluse in my own home,
Darling,
a
please!
short stint in jail would be more than worthwhile to see Brill stacked like cardwood.
Speaking of the contract...
Dead.
What?
He's dead!
Rats. Who deprived me of my last pleasure on earth?
Wait a minute. Kooky, you didn't kill Dr. Brill, did you? Oh, no.
The butler did it?
The butler did it?
That man in there ruined the only face that ever looked up at me and smiled and really meant it. I love that face.
Come on out of the closet, Kooky.
Oh! Hey! Let him go!
I'm afraid we can't do that, Mr. Hunziker.
I'm afraid you'll have to. Here, hold this.
Right, move it.
Call me.